Good day everyone, I'm Jack Eben Banson and we're going to talk about the communication of various purposes. So why do people communicate? Why is it important for us to communicate? So people communicate in order to express needs, to share ideas and information, to reassure, to express feelings, to build relationships, socialize, to ask questions, to share experiences. People communicate in order to establish and maintain relationships with others, to give and receive information and instructions, to understand and be understood, to share opinions, knowledge, feelings, and emotions, to give encouragement and show others they are valued. And now we will talk about the reasons why people communicate or the purpose of communication. So we communicate to inform, to evoke, to entertain, to argue, and to persuade. So to inform is to impart knowledge, to clarify information, and to secure understanding. To evoke means to rely on passion or controversy to make a point. To entertain is to transmit a feeling of pleasure and goodwill to the audience. To argue is to persuade to assent to the possibility of a communicator's side of debatable question. To persuade, it means that we want someone to do something and this desire of ours is communicated. Now, we already know the purpose of communication or why people communicate at all. We will now move on to kinds of speech according to purpose. We have three kinds of speech here, which are the informative speech, persuasive speech, and argumentative speech. The main goal for an informative speech are to help explain a specific subject and to help the audience remember the knowledge later. A persuasive speech is a specific type of speech in which the speaker has a goal of convincing the audience to accept his or her point of view. The speech is arranged in such a way as to hopefully cause the audience to accept all or part of the expressed view. And lastly is the argumentative speech. It is a persuasive speech in which the speaker attempts to persuade his audience to alter their viewpoints on a controversial issue. Argumentative speech aims to radically change the opinions already held by the audience. Next, we also have kinds of speech according to delivery: the read speech, memorized speech, impromptu speech, and extemporaneous speech. So read speech, you have to read your entire speech from a manuscript and then deliver word by word. Memorized speech, you have to master and deliver the entire speech from your memory. For the impromptu speech, in this speech, you have to develop your ideas, thoughts, and language at the moment of delivery. Lastly is the extemporaneous speech. The topic would be given to you beforehand, but you are compose your ideas and thoughts only at the moment of delivery. We are already done discussing about the kinds of speech according to purpose and delivery. Now let's move on to obtaining and disseminating information. The key to effective dissemination is to match the means to the message and needs of the audience. There are lots of ways to deliver information, from a slogan on a t-shirt to a video on YouTube. The key is to adopt a method that will work for a target audience and for type of content you have to deliver. Primary sources. These are documents and original artifacts from people who participated in and witnessed an actual event in history. It provides a first-hand account of an event or time period and are considered to be authoritative. They represent original thinking, reports on discoveries or events, or they can share new information. These are the examples of primary sources. We also have secondary sources. On the other hand, are documents, image text, and other that are created by someone who reference primary sources through analysis, synthesis, interpretation, and evaluation. Secondary sources offers an analysis, interpretation, or a restatement of primary sources and are considered to be persuasive. They often involve generalization, synthesis, interpretation, commentary, or evaluation in an attempt to convince the readers of the creator's argument. They often attempt to describe or explain primary sources. These are the examples of secondary sources. In conclusion, communicating helps people to express their ideas and feelings. At the same time, helps us to understand emotion and thoughts of the others. As a result, we will develop affection or hatred towards other people, and positive or negative relationships will be created. Communication makes the world better. That's all about the communication for various purposes. I hope you've learned a lot for this video and helps us know the importance of communication. Once again, I'm Jackie Benbanson, and thanks for watching and listening to my video. Have a nice day. Bye bye.